I love the costumes where, I mean, I think you talked towards the end how stiff Christian Bale's it.
Oh, yeah.
But also, like at the beginning, we see pinks in Rosamund Pike, but then as the movie progresses, she turns into, brownish,
Indeed. Yes.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah, that was really important to also our costume designer to, again, when you're making a period picture, so often you really feel the period nature of the costumes, and they're brilliant, and they're really of stunning design. But I felt that if I were to do that, it would again pull us out of the film. So I wanted them to feel more in line with the landscape as we went north, and we started off in this very, very dusty landscape of New Mexico, and then as we moved up into the Yellowstone of Montana, to really make them feel a little bit warmer and softer, because her character really shows, I mean, after losing 3 children and a husband, the indomitable strength of the American spirit or the human spirit, to overcome that type of loss and grief and hope, then to really summon the kind of strength that it requires to now be a mother again, as she may be to a young Cheyenne boy who has lost complete touch and ties with his culture and his heritage.
Mm-hmm. And how did you zero in on Rosamund? And she's amazing.
She's fantastic. And there are moments in the film that you aren't taught at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts or the Actors Studio when she's burying her children. Those sort of moments are so primal that no technique will ever take you to that place. And of course I loved her in Gone Girl, and I really liked her in An Education and Pride and Prejudice and on and on and on. But I happened to come across a music video of a band from Bristol, England called Massive Attack. And Roz was in the Tube in London by herself. And some of the things that she had to do in this particular 6-minute music video were just, I mean, it was shocking the amount of performance that she was able to give in a music video, which I don't often watch. So I asked if she would read the screenplay, and she did, and I asked if we could Skype, because she lives in London. And generally when you Skype with someone, the room's very nicely lit and maybe even set design to a degree. But with Rosamund, that wasn't the case at all. And her 2 young boys were climbing all over her, and one was trying to feed her, and one was pulling her hair, and she could not have cared less. And I thought, well, that's a mother who is very in touch with her boys, and that she would best be able to play the loss of losing children.
Mm-hmm.